We are talking showbiz with the man who's been trending for God knows how long. I'm talking about musician Wisa Greid. And, well, he's been trending for various reasons. His music is out there. Hey, Mama Kedada. Well, good song. I'm sure we get to see the video. And also we get to talk about the issues surrounding him, how he started his music, and where we are going. The court there, we'll talk about it.
They call me daddy, daddy. They told me daddy, daddy.
Wisa, welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz.
Thank you very much.
All right. So first of all, let's talk about your music. I mean, that's the one which is out at the moment. Mama Kedada, that's the song, right? What inspired that song?
You see, I was just trying to take people's mind back to when we were kids. See, we have some kind of play where we call them Mama Kedada, where we do some things, you understand?
What things?
She say sometimes if your parents they do things where they hide you the kiddies, if you pick then you learn. Then if your mommy and your papi know their house, then you then your cousins, then the small kiddies you go hide. Then you practice. You understand?
I want to know what exactly be that thing.
Oh, you know already. You know be kiddie. You know do something before.
Me, maybe I know, but the person where they watch probably doesn't know.
Okay, what are they want to say? What you and your husband they do for room inside, for bedroom. Now you go understand. What you people they do for room inside, for they hide from the kiddies. Say off. Whatever they see, they learn from it. When you the parents know their house, then them today they practice. Then before you will see them, now acquire Mama Kedada. You understand? So
do you experience that?
No. It just be something I just want to talk. You see, it be music. So actually, what I'm trying to say in the song is. Talking to a lady and I'm convincing the lady and telling her something like, make we do like Mama Kedada. You understand?
I will try and understand, but I hope I understand. Anyway, so is the video out for the song as well?
Yeah, the video is out. I released it this past Monday. It's a banger. If you watch the video, you will understand the Mama Kedada.
Now, let's move. So that's the song which is out now. Now, let's start with how you started. I mean, your music, Ekikime. I'm sure you were doing lots of music before, Ekikime hit. From that time, lots of people felt that particular song, because it was a hit, it got into your head and sometimes it made you act a certain way. What do you make of that?
Before Ekikime, I've been underground for, I think, about 9 to 10 years. Before Ekikime came out. And if you do underground, you do work hard. So sometimes if people don't know you, you just come out like that, they hear your song, they think like you just blow by chance. Somebody will like, oh, this guy maybe some one hit maker, or it be luck way make you can blow. But maybe you say if you work hard from some time back, before maybe God can bless you, or God can give you the chance where you started blow. So, like I said, I've been an underground artist for 10 years. And as Ekikime came out, that was my first big hit. So, I don't think that was the reason why all this stuff happened. It just be show business. Everything be part of it.
I felt that everything, maybe your reactions to people or the way you behave towards people was just for showbiz?
It be entertainment. And wherever you find yourself, since you're an entertainer, that is what you go out to do, especially when people book you for a show. You're on the show to entertain the people. So no matter what you do, you make sure you do something that the people are going to be happy with, because they pay to come and watch you. Yeah, so just do something to entertain them, for them to be happy, so that next time when somebody call you for a show, people will buy ticket to come and watch you again. That is it.
Talking about doing something for people to, always remember you for and buy a ticket to come and watch you again. months down the line, you had the opportunity to perform at December to Remember, and that was where your issue of allegedly showing your manhood on stage came up. Now, throughout all the, let's say, almost 2 years you were on trial, when all of this were happening, I remember you said something about the fact that you were not scared. You also said that it somehow affected you one way or the other. But within that 2 years, doing music and also being in the industry, how was the feeling like? What were you going through at that point in time?
The only thing where I could talk say, now they worry me be my time. It was really taking my time because most of the times maybe you have something to do, but because of court you can go ahead and do it. You know you have court. If you have a show tonight and you have a court tomorrow morning, it depends on where the show is. But if it is outside Accra, you can make it, because if you miss court, you are in trouble. You see that they're gonna make you pay some amount of money or put you on bench warrant, that kind of thing, so many things. So that be the only part where I would feel talk say worry me. That be the only part. But apart from that, everything was cool, and for some time I couldn't travel and all that, and also money wise, you know, you go move from far place, go court, you go this sort out people, those kind of things, Charlie. The money side today inside. So I've been through a lot, but here I am. I'm out of all those stuff.
Now, you talked about, spending money, going to court most of the time, having to sort out people. Now, if you round up all these monies that you had to pay, maybe when you miss court or you have to sort out somebody one way or the other to do something for you, how much did you think you spent in all?
I spent so much money into this court issue. I just wouldn't like to put it out there, you know. Like, I just want to make this court matter pass so that nobody go to ask me about it again. I just want to move on with my career, because the more you talk, the more they ask you. You talk the figure right now, the next person will go interview you, go ask you about that figure you mentioned. Everything you talk, somebody go ask you about it again. So I just wouldn't like to put it out there, but I know I spent much money.
Did they affect your pockets? I mean, as a person, your bank monies in the bank, did they affect you? And how did you take it? I mean, you were an artist, but all of this was affecting you. How were you able to fend for yourself and take care of yourself?
We make money from the shows we play. Me, myself, I make money from the shows I play. And I think sometimes these commercials and stuff, people use your song to do some stuff, so they settle you. So that is the money I make, and that is the money I use to take care of these court issues and stuff. And when I don't have money, my family help me. They try to make sure everything is right, because they don't want me to find myself in another trouble whilst we are already in the trouble. So it affected me in some kind of way when it comes to the money issues, because if you put your money you get, you put them in something way, you know, be say you invest and we go give you money back, but if it's something where you put them where just they go, at least it go worry you. I know be one of those fraud boys and things where always them get money way. But me, it be the music now where they give me money. So if the money they put into something where you know go bring money back, at least I they lose them. So it go affect me in some kind of way.
But all these times, for the 2 years you were on trial, sometimes, you know, when something happens and you are home, a lot goes through your mind. When you are by yourself, you're thinking, this thing, I shouldn't have done it, I regret it. At that point in time, the number of times you were going to court, coming home and knowing that you have to always go to court because you need to get this out of your way so you can move on with your life, what was going through your mind at that time?
Sometimes I feel like giving up, like I should just forget about this court matter self, make I find some place sleep. Whether them boy if they like say me, then go lock me then. Charlie, because I tire with you go wake up very early in the morning. You know we artists, we don't sleep on time, we sleep very late. You go out, come back home like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning, and you need to change yourself and go to court and stuff. It wasn't easy, so sometimes like not myself, Charlie, I tire where I won't give up safe. But most of the times my copy, then my sisters and stuff, they try to talk to me, Charlie. Before go, it be the thing happen already, so you just forgo and make sure. So they go finish them. So most of the time you go, they go adjourn. You understand? Most of the times you go, nothing go happen. You just go come out for your house from Springtex, Adekoto Babi side. Move from there, come Accra, then nothing. If you say they no go call you or message you or anything, say Charlie, no go come on. So go, it will be next week or it will be tomorrow. They no go tell you. If you reach there before they go tell you, then you have to go back. Maybe you had something to do by then, but you cancel everything to come to court. As a man, you need to be ready for anything at any time, because anything can happen. So me, as I was going to court, or I had it in mind that it's either they're gonna fine me to pay or I win. So I'm ready for whatever will come out. So the day, but I just didn't expect that figure or that 2 years, that 24 months they mentioned. I just didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be something maybe shorter, you understand, or not that kind of money they mentioned, like something where no be anything which I just settle and go, no go think about it. I know we say the money was too huge for me or something, but like my mind didn't go there. So as they talk, say I for paid and stuff, I just stay there, like I just smile, like I say, Charlie, if today we finish keke, Charlie, if they say money I for paid, like I just paid and go, you understand? So I was okay, I was just okay, but the only thing that you do I worry me be sometimes, like if the news they go around and they think about how my mom they feel, how my father they feel, like do I they affect them. Me like this, I be cool. I just go there and laugh about it, smile. I just go to read the comments online, then I just go to laugh. Some of them say if I they reply because you say what do they write, how they like them, they funny me. But if I think about how my mommy then my loved ones they feel, that be what they worry me. Halifax is a very good friend of mine. We've been friends for such a long time. Actually, he was a teacher from where I come from, Labadi, and he's also from the same place. So we've been good friends for such a long time, and he's like a big brother to me. And we are good, Yeah, he sent me money, and I got the money. But that wasn't the money that was paid to get me out of the case. Yeah. The time I received that money, the case has been solved already. Everything has been solved. Everything has been paid for before I even got the money. The person I sent to go bring me the money, I got the money from the person later. Yeah, and he called me to tell me that he has given the money to the person, and I thanked him and everything. We were cool. Just that all these things started when I was still at the police station, when we don't even finish everything yet. We are started see be me safe as see him. But my manager see him say they say Halifax, xylophone, then kind things where they can rescue me, so many stories. That was how everything started. But by then I've not even received the money he sent. Yes. So before me too I came out and to let the people know, be xylophone or anybody where you can come out me for where I did, but it be my management team.
So that was Wisa Greid, and we've been talking here on Let's Talk Showbiz, and you heard him. I think we are a better person now, and all we are looking forward to do is good music and also promote ourselves out there. Thank you so much for talking to us here on Let's Talk Showbiz, and we wish you all the best with your management.
Thank you for having me.